needle. Hey everybody, another day out on the trails with Trail 89 Adventures. My name's Todd. Today I'm out in Queen Valley, Arizona, and I'm running the Apache Land Road trail. It's on state trust land and it gets up into the Superstition Mountains. So it should be a pretty good ride. So come along with me today, check it out. We are just about a mile into this trail and came across this corral. So I always kind of like to stop and look at these because some of them are really old. You can tell the wood on this one here has been around for a while, and this metal is definitely a little bit weathered. Certainly some signs of some recent cattle activity over here. And of course, it wouldn't be a corral without some bullet holes in it for sure. But just kind of neat looking at these things. I mean, you look at this pole. I mean, that thing has weathered some heat out here in the Arizona desert for sure. And like I've talked about in some other videos, I mean, you look at that fence, those fence posts, it's pretty much whatever you can find to hold up the fence is the way that things operated out here for a real long time. Neat stuff, though. Just getting into the Superstition Mountains here now and this trail. It's interesting because you walk around here and all you hear are bees. And I remember being on some hikes last year about this time, and it is just bee heaven all over the place. So if you're going to be out, be careful with the bees, but they're quickly pollinating the desert for us.
back down. It's wide enough you can back down. Do that. Enjoy.
Be careful.
Good luck.
see, that was a pretty steep hill coming up there. I'm walking back towards it now so you can get a better look at it. Pretty rocky on the way up, but 4 high all the way. Disconnected the sway bar, and yeah, no problem. Didn't need 4 low. But great views from up here. I guess you can go up this way, but I have no need to go up there. We're as high as we're gonna go at this point. But once you get to the top up here, you can see some great views of the Superstition Mountains. So I'm at the top here, but I've got to make a decision. Should I go back down the way that I came up that way? There is a road that goes down here. It doesn't show it necessarily on the trail that they ran online, but I flew the drone over it, and it looks like it's a pretty decent road going down there, so I might go down that way. Well, I'm about halfway down so far, and the way down hasn't been nearly as bad as the way up. Not nearly as rocky. Halfway to go, though. You never know what can happen in that time frame, so we're gonna head down the rest. This is pretty solid rock. There's some loose stuff in here too, but coming down really hasn't been bad. Looks like we've got a little bit of a crevice right here, but nothing crazy. That should be fine. Good little drop off here, but you've got an edge along this road. Nothing too crazy, but definitely goes down quite a distance. If you were to walk off of that or drive off of it, definitely not something you'd want to do. Made it to the bottom of that hill. Actually, the way down was a little rockier than I thought it was going to be. Sometimes when you scope some things out with the drone, you don't get some of the detail just because you don't want to fly too close to the ground. But definitely the way up was significantly more rocky, loose rock, I guess I would say, than coming down. But cool loop there, going up that hill and then back down. My understanding, that area that surrounds used to be an old quarry at some point. So cool trail so far. I had to stop because there's a Saguaro Cactus over here with more arms on it than I've seen in a really long time. Check this thing out. I mean, there's got to be 20 plus arms on this thing. Look at that. Okay, so really hard to count, but I think there's at least 35. So this guy caught my eye. You can see it's starting to bloom. And the bees are definitely all over these guys. It's the first one of these I've seen with this many blooms on it out here today. So a little bit over 6 miles in right now, I had made a turnoff. So instead of going back the exact same way that I came out to the beginning of the trail, I made a turnoff heading west. So we're going to see where that takes us. There's a couple different avenues I can go. There's some junctions up here of different trails. So we'll see where it takes us today. So I'm at the intersection of two trails right now, North Apache Land Road and North San Mateo Castro Road. Those are really long names. But if I take this North San Mateo Castro Road, if I take that north, I think that'll take me out to almost to the Peralta Trailhead and Peralta Road. So I'm gonna go check that out and see how far I can get down this trail. It looks like a pretty decent trail, and just more exploring for today. So this gate is just stating it's state trust land. You do have to have a permit to go onto state trust land, but I've got one of those. You can get it online. It's like, I don't know, it's pretty cheap, 12 bucks or something, 6 bucks. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's good for a year. Well guys, this looks like it might be the end of this trail. Definitely you can't argue the fact that that says no trespassing. And the sign right there says, "We're tired of hiding bodies," which is awesome. So we're gonna turn around here, head back the other way. Little over 10 miles into the trail, and you can see I don't have any mud on the Jeep at all, but quite a bit of dust. Haven't seen any mud puddles. It hasn't rained for a really long time, but definitely kicking up the dirt and the dust, which is all good because that's what the desert is. But we're coming up here on the Peralta trailhead soon. I think it's right up here in this range, so maybe another mile or so, and I think we'll be over there. But great views over here. You can see all the different colors of rocks that are in the Superstition Mountains. And everything is really green right now. So I came through this section of trees and they are greening up really well for springtime. But all in all, I think this is an untapped trail system back here. I haven't seen anybody. I saw a Polaris sitting on the side of the trail, but I didn't see anybody anywhere near it. But yeah, I haven't seen anybody since I climbed that mountain up by the quarry. So, but I'll tell you what, it's pretty scenic back here and enjoyable, that's for sure. See, if you look at my map, I'm right here, and this trail continues up here, and then the Peralta Road is right here, and the trailhead for the trail, I believe, is right over here. But yeah, we're not too far off from getting to Peralta Road. Well, that's something you don't see every day. Had to stop up here to take this view in. Wow, this is really awesome. Got a couple of folks, I think, maybe camping down there. I see a rooftop tent, and then Peralta Trailhead's right over in this area here. So you can see this trail is, if you're looking for scenery, this is a good one. This is definitely a good one for sure. A little more rocky coming up here than I thought it was going to be. I don't know what I was anticipating on this end of the trail. But certainly some steep climbs with a lot of loose rock. Wasn't difficult. It was just something I wasn't expecting. Well, this cactus here definitely has seen better days, but he is persistent. Got some new arms growing there on the bottom, another one right there. Hey, great run today. A little over 12 miles out here in the Superstition area, state trust land. Had a great time. Wasn't overly difficult, but very scenic. So if you have a chance, come on out and check it out. Hey, thanks for watching the videos. It's always fun to share the experiences for maybe a new Jeeper or somebody that's looking for a trail close to home, and that's what we had today. So thanks for watching. See ya.